What's up, everybody? And just like that, your boy's back with another video, man. Look, I know it's also been a minute. This corona got your boy all kinds of unemployed, okay? So now we're gonna use this unemployment time to, you know what I'm saying, detail the car a little bit. Today we're gonna be cleaning the engine bay on the car. Haven't done this in a long time. I think ever since I owned the car, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Ever since I owned the car, I've never really cleaned the engine bay. Okay. Update, I'm back in South Carolina. I am not in Nashville. I decided to leave Nashville to go spend some time with my mom while I have this epidemic going on. Everyone has this epidemic going on. But for the most part, yeah, man, I'm in South Carolina, so that's what the change of the scenery or whatever. But for the most part, we're gonna go ahead and clean this engine bay up. I'm gonna get a little close footage so you guys can see how filthy it is. Like I said, ever since I owned the car, and it's been probably about a year or so, maybe. I can't really, I think the last video I summed it up to like nine months or something like that. But I think after doing my math, I think it's been a year since I've owned this car. So for the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up. I mean, it's just filthy all the way around. It's pollen season here in Nashville. The pollen's not as crazy because I'm in the city limits, and the city limits don't really have a lot of trees, so the pollen isn't as horrible. I mean, we have trees, but out here it's just straight, and you guys know how South Carolina is. It's straight pine trees. I mean, look back here. There's a whole forest right behind there, so the pollen out here is horrible. For the most part, we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up. Like I said, give you guys a good footage of what it looks like, but it's pretty damn filthy. Alright, so you guys see it's pretty damn filthy. I'm gonna go ahead and take off these plastic coverings that go around the engine bay, and go ahead and let you guys see what it really looks like with this plastic piece is gone, because it's a little bit worse without the plastic pieces. This is hiding a lot of it, so yeah. Alright guys, so here we are with the actual plastic pieces gone. I'm telling you, it's just straight gross, man. I'm talking about, like, I haven't cleaned this thing in like a year. I mean, look at it. If you look at the engine, it's even worse. Like down in here. I mean, I live in Nashville, so I mean the weather is a little finicky up there. It rains all the time, and you know what I'm saying? It's just the weather's a little bit worse, but for the most part, I'm not worried about it always staying clean and just looking clean every time. You know what I'm saying? We get that focus in there. I mean, it's just gross. It's bad. I mean, look at the alternator, dude. The thing is just horrible. I do drive a lot. Like I said, I just drove 700 miles to come down to South Carolina, and then I drove another 700 back home, and then I just drove another 700 coming back down. So I mean, for the most part, I do a lot of driving, so the engine bay is not gonna look the cleanest, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get it cleaned up today. I'm gonna show you guys the products I use. I don't know if it's the best product. It's the first time I've done this, so I'm gonna use this product and then, you know, have my review on it, basically saying if it's a good product or not. For the most part, stick around while I get this cleaned up. Again, guys, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Taking time of your day to sit down and watch my videos, because you really don't have to. But for the most part, I just want to say thank you again. And thank you for joining me on this journey with, you know, the channel. Just the lifestyle of road, man. Like, I appreciate you guys. So what I do is things I love doing. You're gonna get everything on here that I enjoy doing. It's my life, it's what I'm passionate about, and I'm just gonna keep doing that. But for the most part, guys, let me go ahead and get this products and show you guys what we're gonna do with today. We're also gonna go get these wheels cleaned up, because I drove, like I said, I drove 700 miles coming down from Tennessee, coming to South Carolina, and these wheels look like shit, as you can tell. But we're gonna go ahead and get those cleaned up too. I'm not too fancy about washing the car too much, because the pollen down here is just so nasty. But for the most part, I'm just worried about the wheels. As you can tell, they're just gross. They're like, it's like, let me look at that. Watch this. Like, The wheel is supposed to be black, bro. It's like I don't even know. I don't even know what color it is now. But for the most part, we're gonna get that cleaned up, man, and get her looking sexy again. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's looking like. I never really did a walk around of the car, but yeah, man, that's what we're dealing with. Alright guys, for the most part we're going to be using this product here. I'm not getting sponsored or anything, so I'm not using this product because, oh, I'm getting sponsored. I'm not. So I'm basically using this product because I saw it on the shelf and the reviews online said it's okay to use. It's not going to be too, what do you call it, too dangerous for the engine bay. It's an actual chemical specialized to do stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get this taken care of. We're going to go ahead and spray this bad boy down. If you see me doing like a lot of this, it's these gnats out here are wild, bro. Wild, like it's crazy. I guess because I haven't lived here in so long, like I haven't realized like how bad the gnats are out here, but it's horrible. I'm constantly doing this because like they're just everywhere. It's like, it's crazy. I don't have gnats like this in Nashville. But yeah guys, I got 2 cans of these today. For the most part, we're gonna go ahead. I always get two of something because I've learned in the history of doing stuff on the car is like you always end up getting one thing, right? You're like, I'm just gonna grab one, that should be enough, like whatever. You get to the house, you start working on the car, and then you get halfway through it, you're like, hold up, the can is done. You know? So I just learned to grab 2 of them. If I don't need it, you can always take it back. So that's the perk. Alright guys, I know the wind probably just went away. Yeah, every time I'm doing videos, I swear the wind is like my best friend. It's like it always wants to be there. Anyways, for the most part, I got these for the wheels. If you watch my last video, I had told you guys that I'm gonna buy a chemical the next time I go to clean my wheels. That way I can just like wash it down. It's damn wind again. It's horrible. I need to get a camera that I don't have to worry about this wind. I need to get a GoPro. That way I don't have to worry about that. For the most part, guys, we're going to go ahead and use this for the wheels later. If you want to use these, you can definitely use these. I haven't used it yet, okay? So I don't know what it does or what it works like or how it works. But for the most part, I normally use tire cleaner. The like that red and, I forgot, yeah, it's called tire cleaner basically. It's called white something. I forgot what it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about. The tire cleaner that everyone uses to get your wheels clean. But the reason why I stopped using those is because I have a gloss black wheel, and when I did use it, it made my wheel, like the finish on my wheel, like I don't know, weird. So I couldn't use it. So I said, okay, cool. I do have a, if you see what this says, so that's what we're gonna use for the wheels. For the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying this stuff down. You guys can join me on over there. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so first thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery terminal just so nothing sparks or anything. It's just a safety thing, to my knowledge. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that off. So I think from here, I just start spraying. So we gotta let this dry for 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down some more. Probably finish this can completely. Getting some of the cracks and crannies. I kind of want to get up underneath the car and spray from some other angles. But for the most part, we're gonna go ahead and start hitting it some more from the top, like see if we can get some stuff down behind there. Because I didn't really get behind there, like in the back end here. I only really got facing this way, moving that way. So now we're gonna go ahead and spray these down. I don't think I need too much. These aren't really like greasy, but I'm just gonna spray them down just to make sure it's clean. If anything, I just wash it down with some water. Should be good to go, guys. But we're gonna go ahead and knock this out. Alright guys, it's been 15 minutes, probably been a little bit longer than that. I'm gonna go ahead and wash these off first, and then I'm gonna do the engine. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and tack these wheels. You already know what it is. I already showed you guys what I'm using today. Here we go, focus, there we go. So yeah, go out and get yours. What's up everybody? And just like that, your boy's back. Hey, what you doing over there? You cleaning your chairs?
Yeah, with the pollen.
Because of the pollen. But the pollen is still going on, so
Okay, but these pollen been out here for 2 years.
the pollen's been out there for 2 years.
For 2 years. My mama died and been on my porches.
Hey, I feel you. You got to keep it clean.
I ain't got nobody come in here. It's Corona. Don't come.
It's Corona time, eh?
No visitor. No visitor. Unless you bring in Bud Light.
You heard that, guys. You heard it. Don't come to the house unless you bring in Bud Light. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these wheels, guys. Alright guys, after I let it dry for like 20 minutes or so, let's get a rag. I got one of these. Let's go around and wipe everything down. For the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down now and make sure it looks nice and clean. Alright guys, the engine bay is done. We're gonna go ahead and wash these wheels off. Alright guys, so for the most part, engine bay is done, wheels are good. I kind of like that chemical. I think I still might have to go in there with a rag to like clean it up, but for the most part it came out pretty clean. I don't really have to do a lot, but I'm gonna give you guys a walk around of how the engine bay looks, and then I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the other two sides of the car, like the two wheels, and it should be done. Again, I just wanted to see how the chemical works. I just want to see if it's reliable. I want to see if it's clean. I'm not trying to do the whole car because the car itself isn't even washed. So it's pointless for me to not wash the car and like detail the wheels and everything. So I'm just gonna put the chemical on the side, and then tomorrow when I come outside, see how it looks and see if it like actually cleans it, or is it just gonna give me that nasty coat like some other chemicals did. For the most part, guys, that's gonna sum up this video. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a walk around for the engine bay and see how clean it looks after you wipe it down. It did come out pretty damn good. So yeah, man, give you guys a look at that and it should be good to go. Nothing else for today. I'm just gonna go ahead and close this video out while I have the time. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead and click that click like button, and then leave a comment if you know what I'm saying, if you want to. I mean, don't feel like you don't have to or you can't or you're shy. Don't feel, man, drop a comment. Be like, what up, bro? Be like, what up, boy? You know what I mean? Nah, but for the most part, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a walk around, man.